Hey everybody, I'm so excited to see you today. This is one of my last videos for 2015 and it's going to be about the New Year resolution. My name is Ivan Petrov and I'm going to talk about this topic because the 2016 is just around the corner and everybody is sitting like on the last days of the year to figure out what they will want to have and want to do in the next year. So before you sit and do this, I want you to ask you a few questions that you have to ask yourself before you create your to-do list for 2016. And usually when we sit up and try to make our list for the next year, at the end of the year, when we read our list, we'll see that we already done some of the things, but most of the things that really truly desired, like having to be more healthy, to be more stronger, and kind of be more sexy, to have, and most of the people mostly want to have more money, to be more happy, and so on. We see that we never achieve this, and this is kind of a disappoint us for the next year. So this is usually happen because first we don't have our goals durable, so we don't have the exact plan how we are going to have more money. We just want to have more money. It's not going to happen just like this. Second, most of the time we don't understand the concept that some of the things have to happen step by step. So you're not going to be a millionaire for one night or for 1 year if you just start right now. So you have to figure the way you're going to do this. And by the way, the other trouble and the other trouble is that we are not that commit. So we don't have that much this internal desire that will make us to do our best, to do our best to have whatever we want to. One of the things that I will mostly talk about in this video is that we don't pay enough attention of how to improve ourselves every day. We don't read enough of the subject that that we want to be better in. For example, I'm going to mostly talk about how we can have more money next year. So we don't pay enough attention how we can learn how to make more money, and this is where the problem is. And I'm going to talk about the money because this is what I'm usually doing. I'm helping people to start businesses online. I have a couple of websites with my team. We manage a couple of websites, and our goal is really to teach everybody in this world how they can have more and more money, and no matter where in the world they live. And by the way, how you have to get started first, because this is how I got started, and I truly believe that this is the correct way. So if you're a normal guy, we used to live in a normal poor family, because there is no mid class in the world. There's a poor people and there are rich people. There's a very tiny middle class, because as long as you'll be able to get from the poor to the middle class, of course you need a lot more, but you make the shift. You go to the rich, or someday you go back to the poor, because this is the crazy world that we live. There's no middle class. You'll be rich or poor. And yeah, you can have some money by having a nice salary, but as long as you don't start to study the subject of money, because this is what you have to start with if you want to have more money. Study the subject of money. As long as you don't start to do this, you'll never be able to keep your money and grow this money one day to have more and more. So the first thing, my friend, that you have to start with if you want to achieve your having more money the next year, first figure how much more money you want to. The very first thing that you have to start with is to study the subject of money. And how you're going to study this? First, I will recommend you to read the books of Rich Dad Poor Dad of Robert Kiyosaki, because there you will find the basics of money. And there's nothing wrong with this. We are living in a world where money matters, and this is not. This is. This is a very important if you want to have more money for your family, for your and you want to help your closer people. First, you have to study the money, and because we used to use this money for exchange, we used to exchange this money for food. We are exchanging this money to pay our bills. We are exchanging this money to pay our mortgage, to pay the leasing for our car. We used to pay with this money the expenses for the travel expenses and so on. So we need this. This is a kind of exchange. So you have to understand the basics of money. And the very basic rule is, if you want to have more, you have to learn how to have more and how to spend less, as long as to keep some of the money. So this is a very basic rule of money. So read some books of how to understand the basics of money. And after this, you have to start following people like me, and there are many more people in the world that will teach you how you can create more money. I'm teaching people how they can make more money online, and I'll tell you why. This is because I'm proving myself in this in this kind of a subject to make more and more money online, because I truly believe that if you want to be free today, if you want to live a free life, you have to understand how to make money from every part of the world. Because if you don't like the place where you used to live today, you can move to the other place and still having your cash flow to your bank account. As long as you'll be able to create more and more, one day you will understand that you may want to start to help the other people to have more and more. And the way you can help the other people is to teach them how to fish. Because once I can teach you how you can fish, you have enough to feed your family, to pay your bills, to pay your mortgage, leasing for the car, travel expenses, and so on. And most importantly, you'll be able to teach your closer friends how they can fish, and they do the same. So this is kind of my mission. I want to help people in the world to live a nicer life, and to be more to kind of spread this message, to be more educated. Because since you're more educated, you're not going to be able to be manipulated so easy, and you'll be able to make it your way. And you'll be able to, hopefully you understand this kind of a value that we have to support and help each other. Because if you want to live in this nice world, and I believe that we have to start from very today to help and support each other, and to learn how to communicate each other, because once we stop communicate, once we don't pay attention to communication, there are problems that will always occur. So make sure that you will also improve your communication skills, and make sure that you give more love. Make sure that you will be nice with people around you, because they will do the same, and we are going to live in a better place. If you want to have a nicer year, if you want to have more money next year, just study people that will teach you how you can have more. And as long as you will be able to see this video, no matter where in the world you are, this means that you have access to computer and access to internet, and as long as you have this access, and as long as, by the way, I'm involved in business right now with my team, in a business where you can start with a single investment with $2 and turn this $2 into $100,000. This means that no matter where in the world you are, you have access to a computer, internet, you can find $2 to start with, and you can also create a nice business. I'm having a very nice profit from this business, and I will redo this and redo this over and over again. So as long as you can do this, everybody in the world can do. I can do this. Everybody in the world can do it also, and so you don't have you don't have the right to complain that you don't have right now. So if you want to have more, you have to move your ass and really to first study more, study people that do this. And once you have some money, you have to then start study the way how to invest this money. They will produce more. So this is kind of a message, was mostly about the money. I'm not that money guy, but I was talking about the money in this video because this is one of the things that people used to set in their to-do list and their wish list. So that's why I was wanted to talk about the money. But my real message for 2016 for you is let's live in a nice world. Let's help each other. Let's live in a kind of a nice communication each other. Let's support each other. Let's if you know how to do this, teach your neighbor. So if he's more happy and his family is more happy, when you kind of open the door, you will see a person that will smiling to you, and you see a happiness in his life, and you feel more happy. So let's try to help each other. And if you want me to help you, just follow me, and I'll tell you how you can live more free and free life in today's 21st century, and having a income from internet and be able to live whatever you want to in this world. So thank you so much. I was Ivan Petrov, and I'm looking forward to have this long-term communication with you, and let's do this together, my friend. I wish you a very successful year from the bottom of my heart, and wish you a health and happiness for you and your family and for everybody in this world. And I'll talk to you later, my friend. Bye bye.